Hi, it's Dave and Chantel again. Welcome to week 3, which is baroque, neoclassical, and romantic, which is a lot of ground in a week.
Yep.
Summer's cooking along. Hope yours is going well. We are enjoying the course a great deal. I have been listening to what you have to say about the course and your responses, and I've tried to change the material just a little bit this time in response to what I think I'm hearing from you. One of the things I've been hearing is it's a lot of material, and I agree with that. So we have cut the material down some this week. We've been doing about 2 hours of material a week. This time I think we've cut it down to about an hour and a half, hour 40 minutes of material. I like the crash courses, but ultimately we kind of decided that's a very broad overview type approach, and Chantel's lecture also take that approach. So we've gone with a little bit different approach. For each period, we have Chantel's overall broad lecture covering the whole period, and then we've given you some in-depth looks at various artists during the period. For the Baroque, there's a look at a really cool statue of David by Bernini. Mm-hmm. Bernini's David. And then we're also going to be, there's a really, I like this musicians, it's piano talk or piano lessons or something like that. Anyway, the lady's really smart. She talks really intelligently about music, so I've included some background on Johann Sebastian Bach, who was huge in terms of Baroque music. More music this time.
Yeah. We get into more music that we know, and we know the composers starting with this time. You know, some of the madrigals and stuff that we had in the Renaissance, we had, but they were kind of troubadour music, and we didn't really know much about them.
So we, in her overviews, Sean, you've included some music in your overviews. No. Oh, you aren't?
No, I mentioned some of the music.
Oh, so that they could put some music on and listen to it while they're looking at that. Okay, cool. So I talked about Baroque and Bernini and Bach. And then when we get into the neoclassical period, there's Chantel's overview, and then there's some background material on Mozart from the same piano lady. And then we also, I put in a really nice overview that somebody made, I think for a school project, but they did a great job of the Federalist style of architecture, which is a very important style to the United States of America and real emblematic of that neoclassical ideal. And then finally, in Romanticism, again, Chantel's overview, we have a look in depth at the music of Franz Liszt, including a really nice analysis of his Hungarian Rhapsody No. 2, which I didn't understand all of what she was talking about in terms of the depths of the music in that video either, but I don't think you have to be able to do that to understand the video and think about how music works, how classical music works, and then we've included a performance of that particular piece. And then finally, there's also an interpretation of Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven, which I thought was kind of cool. You're probably familiar with Poe's work, but he very much is a romantic author. We haven't looked at a lot of literature, so I thought it would be appropriate to include some poetry this time. So let me know what you think. We will just let you dive into the material. Is there anything we forgot to tell them?
So I would encourage you to listen to some of the music from each period and look at the artwork. These 3 periods, at least for me, the music and the art, you can really see how they're connected. I mean, Bach sounds the way Baroque art looks. You know, there's that heaviness, there's that drama, there's that emotion. Same thing with the neoclassical, which is more structured, a little more contained, but there's some of that fun from the Rococo period. And then same with romantic, that sort of passion and emotion,
power. Yeah.
So try to, look at both of those. Listen to the music, look at the artwork, go back and forth. Yeah.
Cool.
They're fun periods. I really like these 3.
They're great. We're moving fast, but I hope you're getting something out of it. Let us know what you think. Dive into the material. Any questions you have, as always, shoot me an email. I'm happy to get back to you and help you out. If you have problems with the nuts and bolts, don't hesitate to contact me. How to submit stuff, how to properly answer test questions, stuff like that. If you don't know, ask me. I'm happy to explain it to you. You're not bothering me. So Enjoy Baroque, Neoclassical, Romantic. Have fun. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.